Bop.
Okie dokie. Welcome back to the Surfing Analysis Podcast. I'm Liam.
I'm Dan.
We're brought to you by Beach
Coast.
House Physio
That's it.
down on the Gold Coast.
Talk to Bracken.
Yeah, for all your surfing injury needs.
Good old Bracken.
I think he might be changing the name to, he said, maybe Gold Coast Physio Company?
Well, Gold Coast Physio Company when it comes out.
Yeah, so when it comes out, yeah.
Yes.
You'll find it.
Yes. Anyway, we're going to start off today. This is our end of the Triple Crown and Pipeline Masters special.
Yep.
We've got a bit to talk about today. I'll let Liam take it away.
Okie dokie. So straight into pipe. What did you think of the contest just as a whole, Dan?
In general, the waves were pumping most of the time, except for that first round.
Yep.
On that first round, it was pretty heavy. Like, it was like real choppy, sort of all over the place, wild pipeline. Pipeline scary at the best of times. Still
had swell, but a bit of a cross wind, but still.
So it was sort of hard for the guys that are in the trials, because they're all pipeline. When it's good, sort of they're the guys.
Yep.
But it wasn't that sort of surf. They ended up having to go to turns.
Yeah.
All sorts of different stuff. So we saw what came out was Benji Brand.
Yes.
Got through, and Ryan Callahan won the whole thing.
Yeah, Callahan won it. Yep. Benji Brand came second.
So these were two wild cards into the pipe.
Yep.
They surfed well to get there as well. They were getting barrels and a few,
trying conditions, but
very hard.
They did well.
Yeah, well, like there was just some waves. Like Jamie O'Brien didn't get a score, that he only just came out of the barrel and sort of got knocked off it because of the conditions, and he didn't get the score. But I thought it was probably the score.
Probably.
But
yeah, you get that sometimes.
There's a few of those, yeah.
But yeah, super good that Callahan's gotten through after this year. Like, doing well at the French, doing well at Portugal, and then now coming through the trials. Like, he's really put his foot down, showed everybody what he can do. And
I'm sort of spewing for Benji Brand because he only sort of got to surf in the shit surf before, like, because he's at trials.
Yeah.
That was the second time he's got in 2 years he's made it through the trials to get into the pipeline event.
Get a wild card.
Yeah, so he's fucking dominating out at pipe.
Yeah.
And if it was good, he probably could have got a lot further in the event.
Yeah.
It was just hard.
Hard conditions. And, Andy, in round 2, he was coming up against Toledo. That's too. Right. So he's had a bit of a tough run, even though he's got through, but still. Moving on to pipe itself.
Yeah.
Good conditions.
Like once it got through into round 3, it was fucking pumping.
And not like the final day, not perfect, but man, like
there was
a 9 out of
rough.
There were diamonds in the rough, and the rough wasn't too bad either.
No, and God was definitely sending some gems to some certain Brazilian.
And the good, yeah, definitely. And the good thing was too, it wasn't small, because I was worried about the forecast. Like, they're saying, it could be some swell, but maybe they get a good day or two. But it worked out really good. They, it was proper 8.
It was heavy,
maybe
pipe.
Even 10-foot pipe. It was big.
And dudes were charging.
Yeah.
Like, there was some standout events. Like, apart from, let's get back into pipe, but who do you think got, like, the Andy Irons wave award for, like, charging the hardest?
I don't know. It's hard to go past Medina. Because he did say,
I'd
pretty
say,
good.
I'd say Sebastian Zietz or Griffin Colapinto for just throwing themselves over the ledge. Doesn't even matter if it was going to be makeable. They were just fucking pulling in.
Yeah.
It was gnarly.
I think it was, maybe it was Geordie. I think Medina sold Geordie on a big straight hander, and he went over like fucking bad shit.
Yeah. These things happen.
So should we have a little chat about the winner? So the winner's Medina.
Gabriel Medina. Just, mate.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. He thoroughly deserved the win.
Yep.
He thoroughly deserved the title.
Yeah.
He did everything that
he
needed to do, and a bit more. Like, I didn't think that he was going to be needing, like, scores of 19, like
in the quarters
to get out of combo to come through and still make it.
Yeah, like Connor Coffin he did everything he needed in that quarter. And then the last half of the heat, Medina just goes crazy. Gets a 10, gets a 9 point something.
Yeah.
And, like, his surfing of pipe, like, Jesus Christ, it's good. Like, he's surfing pipe pretty much as well as, I think, anybody I've ever seen. He's very good.
You know, whatever they say about him and stuff and what we've said about him, I can't deny the fact that he's an absolute freak talent that is out of control.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's exciting to watch, and I want more.
I
want more of it.
Yeah, good on him.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes he rubs me the wrong way, but Jesus, his surfing is.
You want to watch it?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
As for reading the wave at pipe, like.
One of the best.
He's one of the best.
Well, they all say, like, oh, how do you know how to surf pipe so well?
Yeah.
But he's got this beach break at home. It's very, very similar. Just imagine, like, a Kawana, right? On the heavy days.
Yeah.
A lot of the time with clean condition, like, sort of, you know, he's getting heavy water barrels.
Yeah, yeah. So he's just used to it.
That's right.
Similar to home break.
Exactly.
Seeing Kelly in there with his reads, like I saw one read when he was going back to it, and I was like, oh my God, but I swear Medina was reading it just as well.
Yeah. It's just a freak. But yeah. Good on you, Gabriel Medina.
Good on him. Like, amazing surfing. Let's move on to Wilson. What do you think of him?
Well, he's another guy that did everything he possibly could to try and get that world title.
Yep.
Made the final. Like, albeit he maybe was scraping through the earlier rounds.
That's what he does.
But as it gets to round 4 quarterfinals, he started just blowing up. He lost the final with, look, here we go, a 7.93 and 8.77. He lost.
Yeah.
With massive scores.
You know, like, and that's what he does. He scrapes through his heats. Like, he surfs smart.
Yeah, he surfs to what he needs. Yeah.
Medina's different. He'll just go big on everything, and it pays off. But Thingy keeps on getting through them, so you can't say that he's not surfing right. He's surfing well.
Yes, but I wouldn't mind. I would like occasionally that if his first wave was not the 3.1. If his first wave he just goes
a bigger score,
goes Kawaka and drops a 9.
Yeah,
because he's got the talent. To go Kawaka and drop a 9 and then he'll make himself easier for him. That's right. Exactly.
I think it's good practice too for, like, when he's in a heat, say, against Medina, and Medina's pulling a 16-plus score, that you're used to going, all right, I'm just going to go for it.
But, you know,
if you do that in other heats, then you're ready to do it when the time comes and you need it.
Well, there's those guys, you know. There's them two. There's Italo. There's Toledo.
Toledo's one of the guys that goes big scores all the time.
Yeah, and this is what I mean. And they can sort of get through a lot of heats knowing that they're going to have a big score in the combination, and they're going to fuck up, destroy someone. Yeah.
I saw Wilson's interview after the semi. So Gabe already won the world title, and then they spoke to Wilson.
Beat him into the final. Yeah.
Geez, it was a good interview. Like, he just lost the world title. He didn't seem phased at all.
No, well, he said it's
he's like, I get to compete against him in the final. He's like, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, but he also said, like, you know, it's the third time it sort of happened to me in the water where I couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
So I just
he congratulates the winner. He's out in the water.
Yeah,
he's
out
like,
in the water.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's like,
again.
Fuck. He wanted it to be me, but that's what he said.
I still think it's a good headspace, like, coming into next year, like. He's just going to do what he does, and if he gets the results, sweet. And if he doesn't, he's not going to worry about it.
On the podium, mate, he's like, oh, watch out next year, boys. I'm going to be fired up.
On. Okay, the other guy, Kelly, what do you think?
Kelly Slater?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Jesus Christ.
I love Kelly Slater. Kelly Slater...
he's so good.
He's so good. He's got events that he can still win next year, which as we know, is this one, the Pipeline Masters. We got Chopes. We got any heavy water waves that's going to happen. Like, I'm talking, like, if it's really barreling at France.
Yeah.
If it's really barreling at Super Tubos.
Yeah.
He's got certain events, and then
his turns too, like J-Bay.
And then it comes to J-Bay. He can win J-Bay
as well.
The guy did a freakish thing.
Oh, how was that? Yeah, go that one.
How deep he was in a barrel to completely stack it.
Yeah.
Come off the board.
Yeah.
Somehow grab the board. 1.5 meters deep in the barrel. You can't see him. Gets back up and gets blown out of it. I don't.
Yeah, what was that?
Yeah, because
like seriously,
you look
and
at
46.
Yeah, you look at the front angle. It looked like he just come out of it, and then
Yeah,
they showed
yeah.
the replay of the side angle, and then everyone was like,
"Oh
like,
my
what
god!"
the fuck? Because that's why it was like that. But no one. I've never seen anyone do that.
It was.
No one has done that.
It's ridiculous,
Yeah.
and he did it like it was nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
It was just effortless.
He just didn't give up.
Yeah.
He didn't give up, man. He just grabbed it and kept going, and somehow got blown out.
He's a freak of nature.
Yeah.
Like. So yeah.
But he also got one of the best scores of the whole event as well. Another one where he just pulled into an absolute pipeline beast and it was
smashed.
It was all-time Slater. Like,
I seen him do one of his turns too, and goddamn, it was beautiful.
Big space.
I was like, what the hell is this? Like,
He's got good turns. Yeah.
He's just a freak of nature. So I'm looking forward to next year. Like, it's going to be good.
Well, he's still up there. You look at the Wave Ranch; they have the same thing to surf all the time.
Yep.
He might have just done turns and stuff like that, but they were fucking good turns, and he went a long way in that as well.
Yeah.
You know.
Toledo
choked.
Yeah.
He did a lot. Into his defense, on the heat he got knocked out. He surfed well
against Kelly.
He surfed well, bro.
Yeah.
He could have won that if he come out of that thing. He nearly come out of a barrel that was fucking. It would have been 10.
Yeah.
And the dude tried.
Yeah, he tried.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, like he choked back in France.
But
he's mentally not there yet. Round 1 he lost, which he usually doesn't lose a round 1. Round 2 he's up against Benji Brand, and I think if it was another, a top 10, a top 15 guy, I think they would have beaten him.
Maybe.
And then coming into the third round, well, he's up against Kelly, so.
But he did good. But in the long run, he never had a shot anyway. Like once we saw how Medina was like. Yeah. Those guys.
Medina's going. Wilson's just consistent.
They look like a different level at that stage.
At the pointy end.
Yeah, that's right.
The thing.
Yeah.
At the start, he's surfing fine without the pressure. Once the pressure got on him, he's fighting a bit of a battle.
Up to 4 to 6 foot. Dude's
if it was an air show, geez, it would have been ridiculous.
But it depends if it was an air show on the left or right. This is what I've said before. Like everyone
goes,
like Toledo's
air
crazy, but there's a lot of rights on the tour. And if these guys Gabriel has lefts, we saw him pipe.
Yeah.
The boost he's doing at pipe.
Yeah. Well, he did the straight air.
Yeah.
Medina did the straight air, and he almost landed a backflip in the final.
Yeah, that was
just mucking around, but like he fully landed on the top of the wave. He almost did it.
Yeah.
So
yeah. He's got skills.
The other guy I wanted to talk about, Callahan. Jesus, I'm loving him.
He got into another CT event by his own means, man. From going in the trials.
Went through the trials, won that. Then he went in round 2. He had the highest heat score of round 2, 16.84. Yeah. Surfing sick.
Yeah, he knows how to surf, bro.
Round 3, he took out Italo.
The thing is, he's now on tour. He's going to be at Pipe next year. He's going to be a threat there again. He's going to be a threat at nearly all the events, except for, I'm saying, like, maybe Gold Coast.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, he needs to be on the tour, and thank God he is on next year, so. Yeah. Super happy with him. The Triple Crown. So the winner?
Yeah, Spewing though, like that Parko didn't get through
would have been bloody awesome, mate.
Would have been sick, but Jesse Mendez took it out. He did a really nice speech like at the end of the thing, and even said
what did he say?
He felt that because like all the previous winners of the Triple Crown, they're all like these massive famous names that that he didn't think that he was worthy to even be up on that stage, but he's worthy. The reason being is. He came to Hawaii not thinking he was going to qualify, mate. He made the finals of every event.
Came up through QS.
He made the finals of every Hawaiian event.
Yeah.
So fucking good job.
Good on him. I liked it because like last year he was winning the QS. Colapinto pinged him at the end. He won the Triple Crown. This year Jesse Mendez has been struggling.
Mm-hmm.
He's finally come to Hawaii. He's requalified through the QS, and then he goes and wins the Triple Crown, and so I thought it was almost fitting. Like it was all Colapinto last year and this year, But he's going to get another shot next year, so super happy for him.
Yep, killed it. He's got a hot girlfriend too.
Doesn't he? What? Jesus.
And she's on tour as well, so
Yeah.
he gets to
And
travel
she can
around.
surf.
Yeah.
She can surf.
But the dude's got some skills. He just, as I said to you, it would be good to see him a bit more lefts than that.
Yeah, he's good, consistent surfer. I think maybe a bit of the pressure this year got to him, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how he goes next year.
That's it.
I did want to chat about the top 10, what to expect from them next year.
Oh, the new guys?
The top
10 of the...
top 10.
Yeah.
Top 10, Medina obviously won. What do you expect? Is there areas he needs to improve?
Absolutely not.
No.
I think that...
he's basically...
I think he's going to be challenging for a title.
Yeah, probably for the next couple of years, really.
Let's just lay it down there.
He's the most complete.
Gabriel's going to be challenging for titles for years to come.
Yeah.
Simple.
I don't think he needs to do anything.
Yep.
Wilson at number 2.
Improvements?
Maybe, like we were saying, like that he goes out a bit more, goes to the air game a bit more.
He's starting to froth. I'm starting to froth on him the way that he's surfing in the finals, man. In finals series, like once he gets to the quarters and stuff, he starts blowing up.
Yeah,
he starts blowing up, and it's like fucking sick to watch and to really like get behind Aussie as well, because obviously we're Aussies.
And his mental game, like it's on point this year. Like next year, he's good, man.
As with Medina, Julian's still a title contender for years to come.
Yep. Toledo.
Title contender for years to come.
Improvements. What do you think?
Big waves.
We still haven't. We haven't seen him dominate on in the big waves.
Yeah, big waves, pretty much, and surfing, learning to surf. Once he knows, once the pressure's on, he's learning to get through those heats. That's about it.
Yeah.
But in saying that, he's had serious pressure because every single final that he's ever made, he's won.
Yeah. So
ever. And if you get into a final with Felipe Toledo, you've lost.
Good luck. You've lost. Yeah. I think he'll mentally break before the final. So if he hasn't and he's gotten to the final, he's coming for you. It's crazy.
Yeah, because every single final he's ever made, he has won.
Yeah, he's a freak of nature.
Yeah. So, but what I'm saying, and that's another point, title contender for years to come.
Italo, number 4. What do you think?
Dude, if that guy was just a few events. Couple more events, a bit more consistent. I'm talking 2 rounds.
It's consistency.
I'm talking 2 rounds in all the events.
Yeah, get up like a quarter final.
Just
of
2 more rounds from a couple.
Yep.
That guy was the world champion. He won more events than anyone else.
Yep.
And wasn't even in the title race contention in the last two events.
Yeah, he's a freak. It was like he won 3 events. It was just the other events that I don't know. He's going missing or he's just not as consistent. Like in his rookie year, didn't he win? He won 2 events or something.
Dude,
like he can win. He can win the big events. It's just he needs to make it more consistent. That's it.
Yeah, he's continually going to be a top 5 performer. As in what I'm saying is like we're going to be watching certain events and he will do the best maneuver of the event or he will do the craziest shit of the event, guaranteed.
Definitely. Jordy Smith came in at number 5.
Jordy might win a world title in the next couple of years. The guy's got heaps of power. He's got good game plan.
He's got air game.
He's got serious air game that he doesn't show a lot.
Yeah.
And, bro, I think Jordy gets dogged sometimes.
Yeah, maybe the pressure gets to him when it comes down to it. Like, he was surfing good in that heat against Medina, and then he got sold on a wave. So I'm not sure what's going on there. He's always had a bit of the mental side. Maybe he needs to work on that. But yeah, he's still surfing really good. And he does have the air game. But somebody 85 kilos.
Jordy wins a lot also because Jordy has a combination surf. Like, he can go from the biggest carve you've ever seen to the biggest hack you've ever seen to the biggest boost you've ever seen, all on the one wave. He just doesn't lay it down a lot.
Yeah.
And when he gets that combination right,
he's very hard to beat.
He's not really beatable.
Yeah.
Like, it's depending
on... If he surfs to his potential, like...
He's not that beatable because he's got that much power and he can throw more buckets than anyone.
He's 85 kilos. He's huge.
Exactly.
Huge dude.
Yeah.
Number 6, Owen got in there again.
Oh, right, yeah. He's consistent.
Yeah, that's what it is. He's very consistent.
Yeah. And he's got the potential to win events. Like, he should have won Tahiti, but he let Gabriel go.
That's right, yeah.
You know? And so, fuck.
Yeah, well, and he had a really, he had a poor start to the year, and then he's somehow made his way up to number 6. So yeah, super consistent. I don't think he can win a world title, but
he can win events still.
He can win plenty of events.
He charges too.
Yeah. I'll worry about him charging. But still. Yeah. Connor Coffin came in at number 7. Pretty good.
Yeah, just consistent. Yeah. He had a really good year. Compared to these other years on tour.
Charges.
Never got like up there.
Yep.
But was always, relatively getting to quarters and getting to round 4s.
Having good heats.
Having good heats.
Yeah.
Yeah, good surfing.
Number 8's Perez.
Perez, the Spartan.
He's consistent.
He's the Spartan. In certain places, he wins a lot because you know that it's a power game.
Yeah.
And he can throw a lot of power, so he makes a lot of quarterfinals.
Yeah.
Bang.
Yeah.
That's it.
You got to do something special to beat him.
Yeah. But by the quarterfinal stage, there's usually someone that can do something special.
Yes. And that's why he gets beaten.
That's right.
Yeah, like you see him. Was it Portugal? What was the one where Italo went absolutely crazy and was doing the air game?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Paul Perez came up against him. He just doesn't have an air game. He's
not
more
like
of a
he
power
wasn't
surfer.
dropping big scores.
Yeah, he's still surfing well.
Still surfing good.
So
it's just if those waves didn't come to Italo,
he
would have won.
Yeah, or if it was bigger conditions.
That's right.
Exactly. And Wade Carmichael, number 9.
Rookie of the year.
What a legend.
Yeah, legend. Aussie dude. Fucking rips.
Consistent.
Yeah.
Power turns.
He's never going to have the air game of all the other boys.
No.
But certain events, he's got some serious mojo. Ross Williams said, he's like the overachiever of the tour because he's only got that one turn, the big fucking forehand hack.
He can right-hand barrel ride too.
He can, but I believe what Ross Williams said. But I do think that his surfing is seriously on point when he's getting a right-hander and it's about 4 to 6 foot. Yeah. Holy shit, dude can throw.
Well, if he comes out of a barrel, does a big-ass turn, that's going to get points. It's going to be hard to beat, so...
Oh, at Gold Coast.
And at top 10...
I can see him winning at Gold Coast. I can see him winning at J-Bay. I can see him winning...
Bells.
Yeah, all these places. He came second in Brazil.
Yeah. Oh, he had 2... He had 2 finals this year.
Exactly.
So... Yeah. And Rookie of the Year, he looks like a 42-year-old plumber.
Yep.
And lo and behold, there's all this talk about Colapinto coming in, Jesse Mendez. Wade's gotten top 10. Got a top 10 first year.
Yeah, no, he's a killer.
And then they round out the 10, Kanoa.
Dude's a professional.
Yeah.
He's been raised as a baby to become a professional surfer.
He's a super,
And he's a super athlete. That little kid, that young fella.
He's still only 21.
Fucking has won the QS 2 years in a row.
Yep.
That's not a fucking
He's
any
double
mean feat. He's double
qualifying.
qualified 2 years in a row.
Yep.
The dude is a powerhouse, and he will be top 10 for years to come.
Yeah. Him and Zitzi and Andino, all these guys, they're like that level down, but they can do everything the other guys are doing. They need a little bit more improvement to be like a title contender.
I just think he needs to get a little bit more power.
Yeah.
And then
he's a light guy,
He's shown a bit of difference after J-Bay.
Yep.
They've talked about it a bit. I'm just saying it once again, but yeah, if he bulks on a little bit, the guy's got serious potential to be a world champ.
He can do everything.
Yeah.
Same as the other guys.
Yeah.
I wrote a couple other things here. What did we say? The rookie. So Wade, Michael Rodriguez.
Did you guys hear about Michael Rodriguez?
Yeah.
Tanner Hendrickson.
Yeah. Tell the story.
Well, okay, he's eating his acai bowl down the bottom of the fucking beach.
He's walking up the steps.
Yeah, I fucking saw the video. And they're all joking and mucking around. I'm pretty sure that they fucking... I don't know if they knew what the whole thing is.
Oh, it looked like they were a bit like...
Yeah, there was something going on. They're filming, bro.
But yeah, somebody was filming, yeah.
Yeah, anyway, they've walked up the stairs, and then all of a sudden, old mate's gone... He's gone, fuck, what are you fucking going to do to Tanner? And he's like, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? And then they just fucking start punching on. Tanner fucks him up, by the way.
Yeah, he wrestled him to the ground and threw a couple at him.
And then all his little Brazilian friends start running down the stairs.
Yeah, nobody sort of helped him. Everybody's like, oh, leave him to it.
Yeah, they just...
Because I think there's a few Hawaiians around, so it was like, yeah, don't stepping in, just let the two guys do whatever they want.
Anyway, the gist of the thing is, I think they both got some fines. Tanner Hendrickson got taken out of the pipe.
Suspended.
Yeah, he got taken out of the pipe invitational. And Emrod didn't get in trouble.
He didn't throw any punches, is what they were saying.
Yeah, or something like that. But anyway, that's what happened. He was the rookies. He didn't do that good this year.
With that, like Tanner Hendrickson, like seriously, like you just lost a spot at the pipe invitational.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, stop being an idiot. Like you want to be a professional. That's not the way to go about it.
Yeah, he's not a professional though. He's just he was just up and like you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, who knows?
But there is a massive.
But like, don't be doing that.
But from behind that, there's been a massive thing before that between them.
Yeah, there was some. Yeah, there has been brewing for a while.
For a long time, and that Emrod, Michael Rodriguez was a very far instigator in.
Yeah, I did hear he's been talking a lot of shit.
That's right.
Anyway, yeah, Tanner, yeah, don't get a fist fight. So with this, like, it's not worth it.
And you lost your spot, so.
So hopefully, next year when it comes around to Hawaii, he's a bit smarter about it.
And he surfs pipe good too, the fucking idiot.
Yeah, Anyway, so Emrod, he got about 14th, 15th.
Yeah,
he
still good.
Under the radar. Yeah. Very good rookie.
Yeah. Oh well, he's requalified.
Yeah, he's consistent. He's getting like round 4. Like he's always getting past round 2.
Mm-hmm.
So he's getting through heats. He's winning heats. He's bloody good surfer.
And Colapinto double qualified.
Yeah, Colapinto double qualified. You could see how good he is.
He's that good.
Yeah, he's that good.
And even when it comes to pipeline, you're not going to be able to say when he starts getting up into the big leagues, like when he starts really winning events and starts going, oh, is there a trouble with his big wave? Because there isn't a fucking trouble with the big wave. He's a little nutcase.
Yeah.
He actually has a screw loose and just fucking goes.
Charges. He won the Triple Crown.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry about that.
No, he's fine.
Like, his potential's so high, so I'm looking forward to him next year.
Yeah.
Looking forward to 2019.
Mm-hmm. There's some serious good surfing to be like. There's some good rookies, some new rookies. Only a couple of new rookies, but they're really good rookies. Like even Solly Bailey from Australia.
Yes.
Guy Shreds is going to be He's going to be very scary at Gold Coast.
Yep. Leonardo's back on.
Oh, Leonardo.
He's good, eh?
Top 10er.
Really?
I reckon this year.
Yeah.
He's going to get a top 10er.
Yeah, he's a good surfer. The other guys, Mikey Wright qualified. Like
John's back.
He's a freak of nature. Well, okay. Well, this is how I see it. You got the top. You got the 4 guys from this year plus John. So you got Medina, Wilson, Toledo, Italo, and John. They're all in the title race. So that's good. 5 guys who can go for the title, and then you got guys who I'm not expecting to go for a title, but they're going to be top 10 guys, but they can beat any of those guys. So, like,
they can all go for titles.
Oh, all of those guys can. Well, I wouldn't say Mikey Wright's going to make it for the title.
Mikey could win a couple of events.
He could.
And then all of a sudden he's a title race.
He could. I expect maybe a top 10 out of him next year.
Do you expect he's going to get a final?
In a final?
Yeah. Well, there you go. He's going to be fucking up there fighting for a title.
Well...
No, like...
You've got to get a couple. You've got to get a couple of finals.
That's right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
if he could.
If he gets an
in the
consistent
years
run.
to come. Yeah.
He's one of the guys that could.
I see him and Callahan and Kelly's back. These guys can steal heats from all those big names.
Absolutely.
So... It's not like we've just got 5 guys and then everybody else is sort of lacking. We've got 5 guys, but they can lose against Kelly. They can lose against Mikey. They can lose against Callahan. And then you got the other ones, Igarashi. They can beat them too.
Oh, so. we've got even more danger men's. Like we've got in the bigger waves, in the bigger ones, we've got like young guys like Seth Moniz.
Yeah.
Like we've got guys that are danger.
Yeah.
Danger coming.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be good, eh?
Yeah. Like. I know a lot of guys re-qualified or dudes that we've seen before on tour.
Yeah.
Like Callahan and stuff.
Yeah.
But they're danger. It's going to be danger.
He's so good, man. Like, I'm expecting a top 10 out of him as well.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be very exciting next year, and I can't wait.
Unfortunately, it starts April. This year, rather than March for the snapper, they're starting late, so April. So,
but then there's a few events that are closer, and then there's a couple of bigger, longer waits in between the events.
Yeah.
So they have a bit more time off. Or
maybe Bali. Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I think it's after Bali.
Go. Yeah, they have a bit of a break. I think maybe they do 2 of the Australian events, then they go to Bali, then maybe back for yeah. So there's a couple of changes there, but really looking forward to it. It's gonna be awesome.
Sweet.
Anyway, that's our last podcast
for the year.
We might do a couple of other ones. Like I'm looking for the QS Falcon Pro January.
We will. I reckon we do the Volcon Pro just to keep on the pipe. So just to have a look at what the Volcon Pro was compared to the Pipeline Masters. See, some young guys charge and how we'd like to see them maybe next year in the trials.
Yeah, like Jack Robinson.
Well, Jack Robbo sort of got dogged in his heat and it was sort of sucks.
Yeah. Anyway, have a good Chrissy and we'll see you guys in the new year.
Merry Christmas.